right, YouTube. It's your boy, Austin Holloman, back with another live stream today. Because y'all know I wouldn't leave y'all hanging. Y'all know I'm not going to leave y'all hanging. I'm going to post something daily. And I'm not talking about a short. Was there January 12th, Austin, back in July? What do you mean? Anyway, we have 103 people watching. So it seems like a lot of people want to see this topic. So we're going to go ahead and talk about it. Just FYI, if my voice sounds a little off, I'm on antibiotics. I'm on antibiotics from sinus pressure. They said you got a man. We gonna do some talking though. So I'm gonna turn off the chat. That way, I can pay attention because y'all know I'll sit here and read you guys' comments. But I did buy that DJI, but I did not get the Mavic 3 Classic. I got the DJI i2. No, the DJI 2S. Sorry, the DJI 2S. It's bigger. I won't be losing it. I mean, you can lose it, but that DJI 3, that Mini 3, that was so small. And I'm gonna test myself today. I'm not gonna curse at all this whole live. The reason I'm gonna do that is because YouTube makes my live streams yellow, which means that I won't get paid after the live stream goes off. It's gonna limit what advertisers can do it. And people tell me it's because of cursing. We're gonna see if I don't curse what happens. But that Mini 3 is so small that you can see a bird before you see that drone in the sky. You take that in my apartments. If I was to go as high as my apartments right now, I would lose the drone. I wouldn't be able to see it anymore. So let's get into the topic today. We got 158 people watching. The topic of today is Austin Holloman is leaving Manila. Let me put a disclaimer out here. There's nothing wrong with Manila. I love this city. I don't love the internet, but I do love the amount of malls. It reminds me of Bangkok. I don't know if y'all know me like that, but if y'all know me like that, y'all know I love malls. Y'all know I love going to malls. I go to malls every vlog, it seems like. So I love going to malls. The food in Manila is a lot better than Cebu. Cebu's food was horrible, if you ask me. I don't recall going anywhere in Cebu that I was like, this food tastes good. Like the first day I got there, it was like a no. People told me when I got to Cebu I wasn't gonna like the food, and that was true. Well, they told me the whole Philippines, but I found that to be Cebu. When I got out here to Manila, I don't think I've been to one place and I was like, oh, this food is nasty. And all the food has been pretty much good. I mean, I've had maybe one place that was like, all right, but for the most part, it's good. I actually think I'm gonna go eat some pho after this, which pho is not Filipino. Filipino is Vietnamese, but still, I'm just saying. Now, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. Your boys went to the malls. I've went all to the restaurants. I haven't tried all the food yet, but I've been to the restaurants. I'm gonna try some more food before I go. Show y'all. I've done enough sightseeing of rocks, waterfalls, statues, museums, and forts. I've done enough of that. Now, I've done all the touristy things. Where are the single and ready to mingle women at? I didn't. Hold on. Before y'all see, y'all almost made me cuss. See, before y'all poop in y'all's pants is a more professional way to say that. I'm not saying that those women are not here because they are here. I've seen it. But that energy, I'm not seeing it. So you remember when I first got here and I said in the Philippines, you need to be here. This is not a week trip. This is not a 2 week trip. This is a 3 weeks plus trip. I'm going on 2 weeks. I've already been here a week. Uh, this is yeah, no. This is somewhere. This is somewhere to move to, or be like, hey, I'm gonna go do 3 months in the Philippines. I think I'm gonna cuss this live stream. I just can't. That's just how I talk, man. I don't care if they monetize this video afterwards or not. But where do all the single women hang out at? For example, when I was in Brazil, when I was in Colombia, when I was in Thailand, there was places that you knew if I go here, this is gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a bunch of single women. It's gonna be women ready to mingle. For example, also when I was in Cebu, I went to a nightclub that this guy that was supposed to collaborate with me, but he flaked out on me. Uh, he was supposed to meet me there, and when I got there, it was just a bunch of women with dudes. And the girls that were single were working girls. Now, there's an American that lives in my building. There's a few of them. But not there. No, it's not. I take that back. There's a few, like literally by few, I mean like six. There's an American that lives in my building, and he gave me 3 or 4 different clubs to go to yesterday. The first one I went to was very nice. They seem to have some sort of after party for a wedding there, but very nice, very beautiful women. But it kind of reminds me of Dallas. You know what I mean? If you guys are in Dallas or in DFW, put a 1 in the chat. Let me read it. But it kind of reminds me of Dallas, right? Where Dallas is. God, I am sick. Lord help me. Dallas is one of those places where there's a lot to do. There's a lot of people. Not as many people as this place, but there's a lot of people. It's a big city. There's money coming through. There's a lot of malls. There's a lot of stuff to see in Dallas. Try socializing in Dallas. Let me know how that goes for you. I'm gonna tell you what I'm sick of. I'm sick of these people. Oh, it's more to the country than women than women than women. Okay, I've been here for a week now. Now y'all see, I've been through the waterfalls. I've been through the mall. I did an interview with a Filipino yesterday. Okay, now where the what that we gotta socialize. I'm not here to fool around with dudes, so we gotta socialize at some. And I was speaking with Rilla last night. He's upset that I don't like the Philippines. His diaper needs to be changed. uh, and he tells Floyd now, have you guys met any locals, any local men? I'm like, I've never had to do that. I've never had to do that. Not in Brazil. I knew local men in Brazil. Didn't have to. I'm not saying you gotta have to know them here. That's just what really recommended I try, but that's a lot. Let me read a couple of these chats before I get to my next point. So this right here, Filipina P. Like I said, I've already reached out to her. I emailed her 3 times. And she responded, but she didn't respond to the part where like, well, where are you at? I can come to you so I can do an interview. That's where she stopped responding. She United States ghosted me. That's what happened. But yes, Austin, Texas is way better than Dallas. Way better than that. I thought I was gonna live in Austin until I found out about Brazil. Appreciate this super chat. Floyd says no cursing. I got you. I'm not gonna cuss. Somebody said, "Do you miss your boo?" Yeah, the reason I'm sick is because the allergies are like horrible out here for me right now. Like I don't know what it is, but I'm like I have a lot of allergies going on right now, and it so much sinus pressure. I guess ended up turning to an infection. I recently broke up with my foreign girlfriend that lives in Spain because she got a job as a flight attendant. Would you have done the same thing? Yes, because at that point you're just a chick that I know. You're all around the world. I don't care what nobody say. Ain't nobody traveling around the world and not having sex. That's BS. So, as a man, it's just like a traveling nurse. If y'all know about traveling nurses, and I'm speaking from experience, they are some of the, yeah, they get around. Let's say that. Look, I know better words. Look at that. Look at that. Aren't y'all proud of me? That should make you want to send me $1 on Cash App. Maybe I'll get a sponsorship. Well, I have a sponsorship actually. Need to reply to their email. But appreciate that super chat. JT Cornring says, hello, Austin in chat. Thank you very much for that super chat. Hello, how are you doing, sir? Now, Kings and Dreams says, salute. Yo, your allergies still acting up. Yes. Yes. Appreciate that super chat. Did you go to the rural area? Those chicks are hot. No, I haven't yet. No, I have not yet. And I want to address this stupid comment somebody just left. But did you go to the rural area? Those chicks are hot. Yes. No, I did not. Sorry. No, I did not. No. I did not. But that Floyd wants to. I think we're gonna do that here in the next few days. So before we leave, appreciate that super chat. I used to use I don't use a neti pot, but when I was back in the States, I used to use the one you squeezed and it shot it. That worked. It was in a green bottle. It was called, I forgot, but that was like heaven. It damn near gave me a euphoria. And damn is not a curse word. We're not gonna count that as a curse word. Now, let's turn off this chat again. No energy. So we know, and I've heard this a million times. I don't need to hear it again. I have a very good memory. You guys don't have to keep telling me the same thing. The women in the Philippines are very shy. That's what I've been told, and that is very true. Uh, but for me, there's a certain amount of shy. You know what I mean? Where it's like, okay, we're gonna have to, we got to do something. And I know y'all remember whenever I said that there was a girl choosing at me, and she did a full 180, and then I said, "Stop, here I come," which has worked in everywhere in the world. I mean, stop, here I come. If I order a taxi, I expect that taxi to stop so I can go to the taxi. I'm not expecting nobody to approach me. I'm trying my best not to cuss. I'm not expecting that. I'm trying my best not to cuss. You a woman is not approaching a man because she stops walking. That's not the first move either. I have to have enough balls to approach. I have to have enough balls to even say stop walking because some of y'all are so scared of women, y'all won't even say that. So that's the first step. But if I say stop walking and you continue walking, this 5'11", 6 foot black dude, 190 pounds, is not about to chase down a 5'1", 130 pound Asian woman. That doesn't look good. Somebody said some women are so dirty, you become sick from sex. Well, I that's not what's going on. That's not that's not what's going on. So this black guy right here, I'm not about to chase. I don't care what country I'm in. Now, it's been brought to my attention that I said I would chase Brazilian women. I didn't mean that. That was just me exaggerating how much I was attracted to them. Like, I jog around the block. I don't recall saying that. And I would love for somebody to send me a timestamp and a link for when I said that. But if I did say that, I wasn't saying that. No. You guys know how I talked about Brazilian women. I was pedestalizing them. So it's cut it out. Cut it out. But anyway, I have started to realize that I do like assertiveness from women. That does not mean I want a woman to chase me down the street. That does not mean I want a woman to approach me. That does not mean I want a woman to say the first thing. No, that's not what that means. What did I brag about when I was in Brazil the most? The clarity, meaning that when a Brazilian woman was into you, there was no doubt. Like from first appearance, it'd be like, like, oh, like she's for Floyd know what I'm talking about. Floyd, where you at? There was no doubt. Like she's gonna show you. She's gonna choose, and everybody else in the room can see. And if you don't see it, you must just be a fool or gay. In the Philippines, that's not the case. In Thailand, that's the case too, where they're very choosy, uh, pros and non-pros. I remember when I went into this one store, I looked over, and this chick is literally just like smiling, and I wasn't feeling her though. I wasn't feeling her, but it was still just the fact that she was like, whoa, like it was clear, like it was a clear sign, like okay, she likes you, like I love that. I don't know how do y'all not like that? I'm not saying y'all don't, but some of y'all might not. I don't know how, but problem with Thailand is if you're in a big city and the women are choosy at you, more than likely they're not always regular women. There's a lot of working girls in Thailand, so you never know. So yeah, I know I haven't seen. I just noticed that phone was on the wall. Yeah. Okay. So somebody said to go to a country that is not your preferred choice of women and then they're shy. It doesn't go together. And I'm not saying nothing's wrong with Asian women because I got to tiptoe. I got to tiptoe. There's nothing wrong with Asian women, but y'all know uh, what type of women I like. So if I'm around women that you know that are still like the women in the Philippines are beautiful. They actually have more. junk in the trunk than anywhere in Asia that I'm seeing so far. They have nice thick leg. They have that Latina look for sure out here. It's beautiful. Still doesn't matter. I still have a preference, and I'm a human being. I don't have to like what you like. I can have a preference. See, I'm trying my best not to cuss. That's why I raise my voice. But you know, it's just like this. Like I love spaghetti, but I don't really like steak, which is not true. I love both of those foods, but I love spaghetti, but I don't really like steak. But I'll eat steak if somebody cooks it, or if I'm in an area where there's steak. You know, so keep that in mind. Like steak, not that I don't really like, it, but steak is all right. But it's cool. I like steak too, but not. Let's scratch that. I love spaghetti. I'm pretty sure y'all know what I mean by now. I love spaghetti, but steak, I eat steak too, but spaghetti, steak. The spaghetti can be put in the microwave and it's ready. The steak got to sit on the grill for an hour. So that's what's going on. It's I gotta tiptoe around my words so much, but yeah, y'all know what I mean. So I see that somebody left a comment. They said, "Is Tinder working?" Let me tell you, I'm gonna tell I be exposing dudes, man. But there's people in my Rilla has said this, and there's people all in my comments that have said this. That I'm getting 300 matches on Tinder, and I said this last live stream. You're not meeting 300 people when you get here. you not you not meeting 300. I don't care where you go. You ain't cut it out. Now, about 60% of the people on Tinder aren't even women. You don't believe me, go to your Tinder. Is and hey, they will fool you. Uh but Tinder here is like, hey, I'm in the Philippines. I don't have a return ticket, which is true. I don't know when I'm leaving, to be exact. I don't buy my tickets to leave a country until right before I'm about to leave, like 2 or 3 days or something like that. But hey, I'm here. I want to meet you. I want to meet somebody that's gonna make me stay in the Philippines a whole year. Really, I'll let you on in a second. I'm trying to Rilla, I don't want to destroy you right now. Anyway, he's texting me BS. But where was I want to meet you. Okay. They're like, how about next week? Next week? Next week? That's a long time. What do we know happens in a week? A lot. Usually, usually when that date is, I don't care what country you're in. Usually when that date is set out a week away, that date doesn't happen. These dudes that are claiming that they're having like hella success in the Philippines, ask them how long are they staying here. That's the whole point I'm making. Ask them how long. But what it is what you're seeing with me is an extreme culture difference, or in Portuguese, just say diferença cultural. And I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna blame this on. I'm gonna blame it on Brazil because Brazil Uh, Brazil has spoiled me. Hold on. Let's read a couple of these super chats. Uh, so I'm about to get on Floyd's ASS because Floyd has. I thought I had a slick mouth. Yo, if y'all travel with Floyd, bring a muzzle. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say to my Portuguese, Wahata Maya. Appreciate that super sticker. Thank you very much. Afri Kingdom, one of my good brothers right here. Uh I'm tripping, y'all. That's how you know I'm sick. Much love, my brother. I appreciate it. Thank you for that super chat. Should I bring my future girlfriend to the USA? If you want her to twerk and embarrass you, yes. Bought a shirt and a hoodie, brother. It's that bad. I appreciate you, Mr. Mark Thompson, so much. If you guys don't know already, there are It's That Bad gear. It's in every description in every video. Thank you very much. I would appreciate if you tag me on Instagram with a photo of you wearing that hoodie and the shirt. It's good seeing you have fun traveling. Floyd is a funny dude. Be careful and strap up. Absolutely. 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 Strap up. Thank you. Appreciate that super chat. Now, back to today's topic. I got I got the nasal spray. I got the nasal spray and I'm on something that's like Sudafed, animal antibiotics, and uh I'm still out of there. Hold on, let me mute it so I can sniff. Oh God. Somebody said you still using that honey. No. I actually had a friend ship me that honey to Brazil right before all that happened. So yeah, that honey, I guess my landlord got it. Maybe she'll use it. Go check out Cape Verde for us. You know I'm gonna do it. Babes right here says, "Hey, my husband brought me to the U.S. and did not brainwash me out to American. I'm my own person. That is good for you. That is. I'm glad you did it. I'm glad you did it. But a lot of times that's not the case. I recently met someone that was not from the United States, but by mentality they were a U.S. citizen, just like millions of other immigrants that happens to. Okay, so we're about to go back and I'll get back to these super chats in a minute. So I've come to that conclusion, like I said, it's just a culture clash with my mentality. For you, it may if you're 60 years old, the Philippines is probably for you. But I am and I haven't tried everywhere, so I'm just telling y'all how it's just an update on how it's going. I am a 23-year-old, almost 24. Let me know if y'all think I should drop a have a birthday party for my 24th birthday. Let me know. I'm probably not gonna do that. I'm a 23-year-old, almost 24. Uh, I don't know about y'all, but there's a reason why insurance companies don't allow people under 25 to have the lowest insurance rates because they're too active and they're more likely to wreck their cars because they're doing a lot more. I use that analogy because I'm 23, I'm active, and I don't care how mature I come off, I still have a 23-year-old heart, literally, that's still beating with a lot more energy than it will in 10 years. So, and don't give me that 30 is your prime BS. Uh, but yeah, I want to do stuff. And everywhere Floyd and I have went, it's been like a couples night out. Not with us. I'm saying like with everybody there. Like, it's like couples everywhere. I'm trying to figure out where can we go where it's like a girls' night out, where it's a bunch of groups of girls or it's girl, where is that? Please help me out. Because I've already looked at the waterfalls and the malls and tried the food. We got to include women somewhere in there. But like I said, that's their culture here. Their culture is a little different, and that's the beauty of traveling. You get to see this with your own eyes. Some people love places. Some people it doesn't work out the same for them. Some people love Thailand. I love Thailand too. Would I permanently live in Thailand? I could in Bangkok, but that's not what I'm gonna do. I can almost guarantee you that's not gonna happen. I can live there for a while, but not permanently. Uh, but my mentality is not the same mentality here. I'm not religious. A lot of this I've been told the way how people move here is based off religion. I'm not religious, so I'm not gonna see it the same way. Nothing wrong with that. That's why I'm a tourist. I'm learning. I'm here to see what Filipina culture is like, and I'm learning. Uh, but let's make this clear. I don't enjoy lying to people. I don't enjoy leading women on. Okay, I like for women to be on the same page as me. So if that is the culture where women don't like to, get together and for a good time here, I'm not gonna lie to them just to have a good time. I'm good. I can wait. I don't like doing that. Plus, you can go to. I heard you can go to jail for that here. If you're leading, I heard from more than one person. If you're leading people on here in the Philippines, that they can lock you up for that kind of stuff. So from what I heard, you just need to be completely honest, which I don't lie anyway. Somebody said, "Austin, does Lawrence and I work on your allergies?" Yes, D, Claritin D, 12 hour, not 24 hour. That sucks. 12 hour works for me a lot. But guess what? It's illegal in Thailand. So I suffered there. Not really, only to shame mine. I guess it's illegal here too because I can't find it. I showed them the name of the drug, Loratadine. Can't find it. So I don't know what that's about. It's yeah. And I already know about apple cider vinegar. That helps me a lot. Somebody said manuka. I've they got that here. I might try that. I'm staying in BGC. I'm in BGC. It's not we're gonna get to that though. Let me get to your super chat. Okay. Somebody said I need more girls in these videos. Well, that's what this entire live stream is basically about. So keep watching. And let me say this. A lot of people, not a lot of people, somebody says, "Oh, you like easy women. You like easy women." That's what they say about Austin. You like easy women. A woman showing you clarity and interest does not make her easy. Somebody please make that into a short. A woman showing you clarity and interest does not make her easy. It just doesn't. If anything, it makes her more easygoing to deal with because what else is it doing? It makes it more easy for you to deal with her. So because I don't have that same strong interest being shown here as I would anywhere else, that doesn't mean that they're not easy. That it doesn't mean anything. Actually, I just want to say that because some people think that Brazilian women are easy, which I'm not gonna say that they're not, uh, because they show you interest, and that also that you just want easy women. If y'all don't understand what I was trying to say when I said this, because I'm trying to tiptoe around my words. I'm trying not to cuss. Now, let's read some of these super chats, and then we gonna talk bad. Well, I ain't gonna say that. We gonna say something about a Matrix woman. And I actually should call her an idiot that I woke up and had a thought about. Somebody said I'd still leave Filipinos on. Nah, I'm not doing that. He said he'll be in Thailand and he'll blame Clarence. And I'd appreciate that. Now, there was a Matrix retard. I'm gonna call her a retard because that's what she is. I said, would you stop doing that? Would you stop doing that? Would you stop doing that? That makes me look soft when the person I'm with behaves that way. And you know what this MFer said? You don't have to look strong all the time. That is emasculation. Y'all need to identify that. If a woman ever does you like that, get rid of her. Let me tell you something. Try looking soft around any woman on the planet and see how that works out for you. I don't care what country you go to. I don't know a single woman in her right mind that prefers a soft man. So when a woman says, "Oh, also, you know, if she has bad behavior and then she tries to excuse her bad behavior by trying to shame you and put your tail in between your butt and neuter your nuts by saying you don't have to look tough." Okay, when somebody walk up and slap you on the ass, don't look at me. I'm not tough. Now, let's read a couple super chats. Damn. Somebody said I think he can go back to Brazil. I would love to, but uh I need to finish traveling the world first because once I get back there, I will uh I will leave. Okay. Somebody says Theo says, check out Peru. Not as attractive women as in Colombia or Brazil, but more relationship oriented. Headed to Argentina tomorrow. Brazil was good. Don't come here if you don't speak Spanish or Portuguese. I didn't know you were in Brazil. And I know you enjoyed yourself at Carnival if you were in Rio. I hope that was great. But uh, I've seen some very, very, very attractive Peruvian women, but I'm gonna go. Y'all remember I was supposed to go there instead of going to Sao Paulo, but they had a revolution, so I was highly advised not to go, so I didn't. I think it was a good idea that I didn't, because I looked a couple weeks later and some building, some government building was on fire. So I don't think I wanted to be there around all that. But y'all let me know if I missed out. But yeah, I'll be there soon. That South America, Central and South America will be my last continent I travel to. Appreciate that super chat. The R Will says just hopped into the live chat. Mike says you're a BGC guy. Why not check that place out? Yeah, I'm staying in BGC. And remember, you probably seen one at the end of one of my vlogs where I said I was enjoying the breeze at BGC, and it reminds me of Legacy West and Plano. I love that area, but I love the area, but socially, it's not really nothing happening. It's not a lot of, it's just not. Uh, Salute from KC to Dallas. Keep doing your Kansas City to Dallas. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate your content. I appreciate that super chat. I won't be coming back to Dallas no time soon, though. When are you coming to the DR? At the end of my world tour, which will be sometime around my birthday next year, which is my birthday is May 16th. So sometime around spring. Best advice coming to Bangkok and Pattaya in June. If you're looking for advice on coming to Bangkok, take motorcycle taxis everywhere you go. You're black. So I would advise going to Sugar Club and going to the African club next door to Sugar. You'll love it there if you're into black women too. So you can go to Sugar Club for Thai chicks and other foreigners, and then you can go to the one next door for black women. But other than that, what advice? I mean, I can't give you advice on food. I'm trying to figure out what else, but enjoy the river. Enjoy the river as well. I rode on the river, the little boat on the river, but be careful going on here's the advice. Be careful going on the tuk-tuk. They charged me 70 baht to drive me all the way around, which was like nothing. That's like $1 or something like that. But they charged me, what was it, 1,600 baht to ride on the boat. And I was wondering why I was the only one on the boat. I didn't realize I got scammed. Because from the United States, if you want to ride on a boat around a city, 1,600 baht is like almost $50. So you're thinking like, oh, if I was in Dallas, it would cost that. But I don't know why I was thinking like, why would I pay a Dallas price? I'm in Thailand. So they got me, and I was the only one on the boat. And it was all packed with people. I'm like, why did they just come to this one? But they didn't get scammed. I did. In Pattaya, there's a lot of working girls in Pattaya. So you're gonna have, if you want regular women, you're better off in Bangkok. Go to Pattaya first, then Bangkok. Trust me. You need more girls in the videos. That's what this live is about. So Philippines is for a relationship. So you just leave. You don't want to settle yet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I cannot get a relationship with anybody because I'm going all around the world. Next week, I'll be in another country. The week after that, I'll be in another country. Well, 10 days, 11 days, something like that. After, I'll be in another country. So I cannot. I'm going to let you know right now, I can't be loyal to nobody doing that. No, and I'm not taking nobody with me. Because whenever I go to Africa and back to South America, I'm going to do what I want. There will be no significant other. No, that won't be happening. That will not. I bet you this computer that won't happen. I give you this computer if that happens. Colombia, he said Thailand, Philippines, or Colombia. Colombia. Colombia is just more dangerous than all the other two. He said Chile and Peru are a no-go area for blacks. I don't know about that one. Somebody said, "Do not go back to Salvador or Rio." No, if I do go back, it was gonna be south of Brazil, like somewhere because it's more conservative down that way. Plus, like people were saying, nobody that was in there talking bad about me was from that area of the country. Somebody said, "What about the Middle East?" I can't do the Middle East either. I don't have time to get beheaded uh, because I want to date. Okay. Yeah, Arab women are very, 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 very beautiful. But yeah, y'all won't see me in those. When ISIS would execute people and they would put them on the table and chop their head. Yeah, you're not gonna see that happen to me. I'm not. I got more sense than that. Madagascar is a hidden gem. Let me say that, but we're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to Madagascar. I will be going to Madagascar. Madagascar has some women that are blazing. But don't worry. Yeah, y'all go see. I'm gonna show y'all. Madagascar, they only showed y'all. Y'all remember the Madagascar kids movie? They only showed y'all the animals for a reason. Because they didn't want you to find out what they really had going on over there. They got some beautiful women over there. Okay. They only showed us the animals for a reason. They don't want y'all to know. Somebody said just don't go to jail there. It's the worst in the world. Don't worry, I won't. I'm a good boy. I need a tissue. Now, the next topic that I want to talk to y'all about is some plans on the next places I'm going to. I think my dad likes black women. Yeah, I know what he likes. I know that for sure. But we're going to review this video actually before we get to the map I was about to bring up. Yeah, I know what he likes. Let me y'all give me just a second. My allergies are killing me. I have one long video, one short. So, right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna share my screen. And I want everybody to stop what you're doing. I want y'all to go to Life with Rilla and subscribe to this dude before I destroy him on this live stream. Because he wants to debate. Let me know what y'all want to do first. After we watch this video, do y'all want to see me debate Rilla or talk about Africa and Europe first? But anyway, y'all go to Life with Rilla and y'all subscribe. I don't know why he's not talking crazy on the internet like he's supposed to. Because when him and I talk every day, he talks crazy. And I told him he could blow up the same way I did if he put that online. I just don't think he has the balls to do it. But let's watch this video. First of all, does anybody notice? Oh, we got a $50 super chat from Floyd right here. He says debate Rilla first for $50. I think I had to do it now. They say there's no audio. Really, you the only one that. Let me know if there's no audio when I played that. Yeah, really, you the only one that said that. I don't know why the quality of this video is so crazy right now. That's the Philippines internet, though. That's what I was telling y'all about. Let me tell y'all something about this short-headed blonde woman right here. This is the same propagandist that said Austin was in Brazil and Thailand buying sex with PPP money. Keep that in mind. Let me see. Shit, somebody. No audio. Now, I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all computers together because y'all just said it was audio. Let me fix this. Let me do this. I'm sick of this laptop.
Drama has read its.
Okay. I got a lot of people. You know how many people texting me that there's no audio? There's a lot of y'all watching right now. But like I said, this propagandist right here is the woman that said that I was overseas paying for sex with PPP money.
Right? But there's a lot happening. Oh my gracious goodness, my gracious goodness. Wow. Drama has reared its ugly head. Drama has reared its ugly head in the passport girl world. I don't know how much more of this they can take. We already embattled group of men traveling for ex tourism, camouflage.
First of all, let's stop right there. This is one of the major excuses that, hyenas and
We're gonna come back to this part. Rilla wants me to restart it because he wants his intro to be in there. Well, not his intro, but his monologue.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So, in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to Tanya TKO, reacting to me addressing Helga Babushka. So, Helga Babushka recently made a video where she kind of took a few steps back and tried to attempting taking a neutral stance on her position between the drama between the passport bros and American women. My issue with Helga, as I'll state in the video, was that she's essentially didn't understand that no matter which stance that she takes on the matter, that she would simply be arming American women with content that's gonna essentially blow up in her face. I'll just jump into the video. This is the first of many videos to come. Please make sure you hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when my next video is uploading. Let's jump into it.
Mm. Oh my goodness. What do we have here? Oh, I don't know what is going on in the passport bro averse, right? But there's a
Passport
lot
bros.
happening. Oh my gracious goodness, my gracious goodness. Wow. Drama has reared its ugly head. Drama has reared its ugly head in the passport bro world. I don't know how much more of this they can take. The already embattled group of men traveling for ex tourism, camouflage.
First of all, let's stop right there. This is one of the major excuses that, hyenas in this arena like to use. First of all, I'll go ahead and drop in the video what the definition of ex tourism, as you're calling it, is. Ex tourism, it's the act of going abroad and either messing with minors or the act of going abroad and paying for prostitutes. I can tell you myself that, like myself and a lot of other passport bros who are involved in this space, do not go abroad to pay for play or whatnot. Why would we do that over there if here in America, we live in the prostitute capital of the world? There are more prostitutes and more sex workers within America than there are anywhere in the world. But, this is just the typical Americans woman's shaming language, shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. They use this as a strategy to try to shame men into submission so that, we either feel dumb.
I'm just messing up today. I'm just messing up today. I'm just messing up. I was saying that that's very true that we do live in the uh, capital of the world for sex workers because the date requirements and the OnlyFans, those are that's basically the same type of work. A man has to pay to have time with you. It's the same thing.
Dumb on our way out, or we say, oh, no, don't worry, we're going to pander to you and we're going to fall in line. But obviously, with the passport bros, that's not what we're doing. But let's continue to listen to what other BS shaming language she's going to try to use in this video.
Drama, drama, drama. They turning on the Filipinas now. They turning on them. You know.
No one's turning on Filipinas. Helga Babushka is a single Filipina. So, no, we're not turning our backs on Filipinas. She doesn't represent the group as a whole. That's a whole race of people. And I'm a single individual. So, you can't say that just because I have my position on what she said, that all the passport bros are turning their backs on the entire group of Filipinos. I mean, the English language matters, Tanya. I wonder how literate you are. If you're going to say that just because I, a small creator, turn my back on her that everybody else is. Come on, be serious.
You know this would happen. You know this would happen, but
And by the way, I love how much of an actress she is. Like you could tell why she's big. Like she's doing, all the theatrics, has the sound applause. We knew this would happen, and all of this nonsense. It's like it's drama, the same drama-fed BS the Black community in America loves to feed into. You know what I mean? If you look at any of our entertainment, that's all it is. It's just drama, back and forth BS. It sells in this community for some reason, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but hey, it is what it is.
there's a lot going on. Oh my gracious goodness. Oh, listen. Oh, I hope you are up to date on my videos. If you
She sounds like a Black grandmother who's just seeing a fucking baby for the first time. Oh.
Let me read a couple of these super chats. Well, actually, I can do that while the video plays. Sorry.
Oh, this, like, come on, man, be serious.
People
Let's
have
jump
asked
into the
me,
content.
Helga, are you against passport?
Turns out Helga Babushka is a chameleon, fellas. Insane, because Helga, nobody agrees with you and any of the claims that you're making. In fact, you managed to piss off a lot of Filipinos in the process of making this video. Not only that, in the process, you gained a lot of followers who are passport bros, a lot of Filipinos who are also fans of yours, just so that you could turn around and then flip flop and pander to Western women. All the while you're a Western woman yourself living in Canada. Nobody's impressed by this. What you managed to do. Yo, I gotta give it to her. She's entertaining. Like the stupidity around the way she behaves. Like I could see why people watch her. Like that. Like the over the top theatrics. Like, come on, let's be for fucking real.
wait. Sorry, the dust.
I thought she literally just used a piece of popcorn to wipe her nose just now.
You damn right we're gonna take this. You damn right.
And that's my point right there that I was making to Helga when she made the video, essentially backstepping her way away from these hyenas, right, and trying to side with them in any matter, because that's what women in the West do, right? Like if you are going to have a stance on passport bros, you've got to be 10 toes down and have your opinion and not back away from it whatsoever, because then they're going to take that nonsense and they're going to try to use it against you. You could try to be nice, but they're going to backstab you. Women in the West are textbook backstabbers. You cannot give them any grace. You cannot choose, once you choose to head down this route, to say well, not all Western women, not all this, the way that Helga did, right? Because then they're going to turn around and weaponize her words against her. And I think that this is the reason why Helga ended up taking down that video. It's that there were so many stitches from characters like herself, Tanya TKO, and all of the other women in this space who are trying to make a name for themselves, trying to use the narrative where Filipina turns on passport bros and all of this stuff, because they're.
Let me call out a couple people here too. There are a lot of fake people on YouTube right now using my face, using my name, using my clips, and don't want to collaborate with me, including her. I mean, she's on the opposition, but there's some dudes that claim to be dudes and women that claim to be on our side, my side, and won't collaborate. So just keep in mind, there's a lot of content creators you might be following that are true definitions of a chameleon, fraud, phony, all of that.
They're just attention grabbing, and to a certain degree, there's a level of theatrics around it where they're just trying to play it up to their audience. But really, in reality, Helga just took sort of a neutral stance on this. Now, my thing to her was simply, that hey, you might not realize it, but what you just did was not only damage your brand and your reputation, but now the people that you were fighting so hard against are still going to continue to take this content and take the position that you did on all of this and use it against you. To be quite honest, I really feel like Helga should have just stood her ground and just decided to say, you know what, this is my stance, this is what I believe. If she really wanted to take that neutral stance, the best thing she could have done was just walked away in silence, had said nothing, and decided to do the thing that she wants to do, which is try to help Western men and Filipinas, essentially on some matchmaker kind of stuff, which is what she's trying to do now. But Helga, unfortunately, she took the stance that she did, and now, Black women are taking this content. Now, of course, there's, a segment of Filipinos and American men and, women who are against passport bros who are like, yeah, we get your point, blah, 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 and they're taking more of a neutral stance themselves. But, there's the outer ring, of us who are just like, you messed up. And I think her taking down the video is evidence of that. But let's continue watching. Let's see what else she has to say.
You damn right we're gonna take this. You damn right. You damn right.
She's more full of drama than my video response to Helga was. Like, it's so childish. And turn it back against you. Look at how many people are sitting here clipping, stitching, and replying to the BS you put out there because you weren't thinking. The right decision was to stick to your guns, to sit here and say something so ignorant that you are now getting backlash from, not only from your own people, but from the community that supported you, says it all. And you created a dating website so that you can try to match the two groups of the two supporters who tried to support you.
Wait, what?
Honestly, it's a shame. It's a shame because you had potential to be a moving force within this movement, but now everybody sees through you. Believe that. Everybody sees clear through you. From here, where your relevancy goes, I have no idea.
But I want y'all to leave a one in the chat. Somebody tell Rilla. He need you can hear that he's holding back some of those words that he could have said. I talk to Rilla on a daily basis. I want to see Rilla go off like he does when he's on the phone talking. Leave a one in the chat if you want Rilla to go off. But I told you guys, go to his channel, subscribe. Let's see, he had 1.47. Let's see where he's at now. See if y'all.
We're gonna take this.
So y'all have not subscribed yet. Go click on his channel right here, Life with Rilla, subscribe to his channel. Put out some more videos. I'm gonna review his video so I can help him get seen. Turn on the bell. So we got about 21 so far. Rilla's being nice. He's being nice. He's very intellectual. But he's not talking as much BS as he could. Now, I want you guys to leave something in the chat. I want you guys to give Austin another video to react to because I don't do reaction videos, but I may react to a video right now. In the meantime, also for everybody says I need to copyright my name. My name, I have two of them now. So I have my name and It's That Bad. I own both of those terms, my name and that one. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. I have my name and It's That Bad. I own both those words. I actually just got a bill for my name in the mail yesterday. My mom told me. So That is there. I don't know if you could sue somebody based off of them using your. I mean, you can sue somebody for using your picture. Well, I guess there is a way to do that. Okay, okay. We have to stop being excited when we do these support videos. Yeah, because most of them I see through them. I can tell who's real and who's not, especially if I'm in their presence. Really, says I think there's ways you can make people look feel stupid without having to curse them out. Yeah, but I support cursing people out. Just like if I say "shut up" versus "shut the f up," it makes a difference. Or you could say a very shut your empty-headed self up. I don't know. I guess that's a more professional way of saying that. I don't know. Support. I want to see more good food from where you are traveling. Laugh my ass off. Yes, appreciate that super chat. You will see more food. I'm actually gonna try some different food today. The black Filipino told me, him and his wife told me a couple places to try these certain dishes in. So I'm gonna try that out today. I also got the new drone, like I told y'all, but I was gonna fly it last night, but my apartments are no fly zone, so I'm gonna go somewhere. And the good thing about this drone on the GPS, it tells me where I can and cannot fly. I know why it's a no fly zone because there's airplanes that fly over all the time, and yeah, that's against the law to fly at that close to an airplane. So dudes having a lot of success in the Philippines are dealing with mainly with free range variety. It's just their turn, and I really feel that way because for all these dudes that are saying I'm having success, I'm having success, I'm having success, either from what I'm seeing, either they're out here for a while. Correct me if I'm wrong. They're out here for a while dating one woman, or there's a handful of women that are sleeping around that all the dudes that want to do the same thing are doing too. I don't really see it going too many other ways. But correct me if I'm wrong. I told you in previous posts, keep expectations low for Philippines. If you want to access the dimes, you have to put in time and work. I see dimes every day. Yes, they're here. I didn't say that they weren't there, but appreciate that super chat again. But we already talked about that. Any suggestions on places to stay in Manila landing in? BGC. I love it here. I don't think you have game, Austin. No reason you should be able to get women in the Philippines. I don't think you need game outside the United States. Hey, how are you doing goes very far in every country I've been to, just so you know that. I think I know who you talk about. But no. Oh, you talking about Paris? She's in Dallas. You talking about the girl on Twitter? She's in Dallas. I told her she was talking. She said, "I'm a little Michael B. Jordan." I'm not Michael B. Jordan. I cuss your ass out. Somebody, this is a very dirty joke. You should go to Ukraine. You can get a whole wife 90% off. I'm pretty sure you can, but no. I enjoy my life. I don't need to get caught up. I'm black. I won't fit in over there anyway. I actually hear that there's some passport bros in Thailand. I mean, in Ukraine right now. I don't know what that's about. So Rilla said he sent me a link. No, no, no. Send me a link of some woman to react to, or I don't know if you guys seen. I just found out about this. I just found out about Donovan Sharp. Does anybody want to see me react to Donovan Sharp? When I first seen this, I was laughing like crazy. I'm going to Ethiopia. Y'all better believe that. Y'all better believe that. Put a one in the chat if you want to see me react to Donovan Sharp. You need a little bit of game. You just can't use and look like King Jodo at the same time. Shout out to really appreciate that super chat. I would agree. I do need a little bit of game, don't I? So we gonna react. Shout out to Dono Simp Sharp. Let's watch it. Somebody said, "Hey man, how's the gym girls?" I haven't seen very many, and they're pretty built. The women here are pretty built, but I'm not seeing them in the gym. Must be going to the wrong gym. I've been to 2 gyms since I've been here. There's a gym in my apartments. I need to check that out. I'm gonna check that out. Okay, so let's watch this hilarious video.
Relationship from an expert.
I'm going to the bathroom.
All right.
I told you I don't commit to women who take their phones into the bathroom.
I just forgot this one time, okay?
Okay.
So, are we good then?
Yep, I called you an Uber.
This is so petty.
Call it what you want, but this is how I move, and you've known this from the start.
Ladies, don't pretend you've never texted an ex in the bathroom.
Or swipe for sausage on Tinder while in the shower.
First of all, I hate to judge, but Donovan Sharp, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing.
Or God knows what else you don't want your man to find out about. Hey, Kim wants to go to a concert tonight.
Cool.
Can I go?
What are you asking me for? I'm not your father.
Well, you said you don't commit to women who go to concerts.
Indeed, I did.
So what happens from here?
Well, you can either choose to go to the concert or stay in a relationship with me.
All right. Let's keep going.
Thank you.
Open the car door for the lady for the date. That's good. Oh, ladies first for now. Obviously, once you get married, tell that whore to open up all the doors for you. But at the beginning, you do ladies first.
Reservation for Donovan Sharp. How do you pronounce your name, by the way? Dahlia. Dahlia?
Yes. That was flirting? How do you pronounce your name? Adelia.
Okay. So I didn't even realize that was supposed to be flirty. I didn't even, did anybody catch that? Did anybody catch that? I did not know that he was flirting. Let's rewind that, because he definitely 100%. I didn't see that. I didn't know he was flirting.
I'm sorry. I like how he says convo / light flirting with the hostess in front of your girlfriend. In caps, in front. You want to make sure she sees you light flirt.
And that's that Matrix BS that I'm talking about. Do not. This is why. I'm not gonna lie to you. In the United States, that's kind of necessary to do those kind of games in order to keep a woman hooked on you. Overseas, you are the prize, so women are gonna flirt with you in front of your girlfriend anyway. Ask Kate. Everywhere we went, women tried to get at me in front of her. So you don't have to play those games. They're real anyway overseas. But those games don't get you points overseas. They get you left. And that's what I love about it. I don't have to play and learn all this other stuff. We'll keep talking here in a minute. I'm going to tell you, well, let me say this first. I'll tell you, when I was in the Matrix and I was watching somebody like Alpha Male Strategies, and shout out to him. He gives out great advice. I love his video. I still watch his videos today. And I loved watching him in Brazil because I was dating a lot. But whenever I would listen to certain things he say, it would depress the hell out of me. It would depress the hell out of me. I literally felt like I wanted to cry sometimes. Like, you mean to tell me I done got my body right, I got my own place, I'm making good money, I got my own car, well-mannered, well-dressed, and I still got to learn more? I can hold a good conversation all day. I still got to learn more to have some sort of success. That let's be clear. It's not that I wasn't getting any women in the States, but it's like what I was getting, I would never have been satisfied with what I got. It was trash. It was trash. It was trash. So watching his videos, it was like, oh my God, like I am like depressed just hearing the fact that when am I gonna get a return on investment? But I'm out of the United States now, so I really don't care.
It's better.
Figure it out. It was reset.
Guys, make sure you walk in front of your woman. Do not let her walk in front of you, because the man comes first, and if she behind you, she can see if you got cakes or not. Pause.
What you just said made no sense.
Huh? What I just say? Pause.
I
don't know.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah. Sus.
The only place I've been with my girl I walk first is places I don't know.
Fair.
Like, let's say we're not in the country. Like, say we go to Cuba, right?
You just protect.
It's just that.
Yeah,
It's just old school way of doing things.
Yeah, if a bullet comes flying, you dying.
It's just fine.
Yeah. Respect
I mean, somebody come with the knife, I'm like, and I could do the whole thing when I die in the arms, you know?
Yeah.
Die like a real man.
Yeah, there she go.
Stupid.
You know what makes you die like a real man?
What?
If you got a mustache. All you hairless motherfuckers in your late 20s can't grow a beard. Fucking dweeb.
I can't grow a beard.
Asian kid who needs hair.
The wood-grilled Maine lobster tail. I am going to go with the lobster. She is going to do for appetizer. She's going to go with the wood-grilled corn, aged cheddar, spiced bacon. For dinner, she's going to go with the field green salad and the wood-grilled Maine lobster tail. I am going to go with the lobster bisque for appetizer, and then I'm going to go with the lamb loin, crusted lamb loin. Medium.
Hashtag well-trained women that can still end up cheating on you. Stop.
You're doing a lot. And if I'm the waiter, I'm like, what's wrong with this one? Her eyes glued to the floor. She held hostage. So your girl can't make contact with the waiter. Why? Hold on. Why? I just want to hear why. Oh, because it's disrespectful. I'm the man. She should only be looking at me. Living with them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this dude. I'm not really understanding this advice.
32.
I'm gonna give you guys the Reader's Digest version. I started paralegal school when I was 31 years old, and there's this hot 19-year-old in my class. We took a shine to each other immediately, right? It was a great relationship. We spent every day together, blah, 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 blah. Red flag number one that I didn't even think about. One day I had a headache in class. She says, "What's wrong?" I said, "Well, I've got a headache." She's like, "All right." Reaches into her purse and she gives me this big white pill. I'm like, "What is that?" She says, "It's Vicodin." What's a 19-year-old doing with a bag full of Vicodin, right? Red flag number two, she had homemade tattoo on her wrist. Stay with me. Red flag number three, she had a 6-year-old. She was 19 years old who had a 6-year-old, which means what class? She had her child at 13, which means she was having sex at 12. It gets even better. The baby daddy was in prison at the time we were dating.
Oh,
statutory EPAR. Here's the reason why they didn't throw the book at him with Jessica's Law. It's because she testified to the jury that she seduced him, and the jury actually bought it.
Cap.
Which part?
Cap.
Which part?
All the part. All the parts. The whole thing.
You want this real?
All cap.
Why?
Caps. It's all caps.
Book. I scrolled through, saw all kinds of stuff, drove to her place. I said, "I want you to be honest with me. Have you cheated on me?" I wanted her to lie to me. And I wanted her to lie to me so I could just keep up the delusion. She said, "Honestly, yes." That is the worst emotional pain I've ever felt in my life. To this day, I never will. Dude, I went to her bathroom. I puked, ripped off the necklace. She's blowing me up at work all day long. I'm sorry. I can't pick up the phone. So finally, I picked up the phone. She's like, "Hey, I'm sorry. I want to spend the rest of my life with you." She's like, "Look, I want to come to your place. I have a birthday surprise for you." So she comes over. She has like this little cupcake, and she bought me a watch that she knew I was looking at.
Does anybody notice that he's speaking on fast forward?
Then she turns around and lifts up her shirt. There was my name tattooed on the small of her back. Dude, my hand to the man. So I was back in her clutches. Things went all downhill from there, guys.
Hold on. Let me rewind that. I didn't hear that.
I'm sorry. I can't pick up the phone. So finally, I picked up the phone. She's like, "Hey, I'm sorry. I want to spend the rest of my life with you." She's like, "Look, I want to come to your place. I have a birthday surprise for you."
The answer should always be no. The answer should always be, I don't know. I guess I'm just a little more cold than some people. If you get on my bad side to the point where you had to call me and say I'm sorry, you might as well go ahead and delete and block my number because you're never going to get me back.
So she comes over. She has like this little cupcake, and she bought me a watch that she knew I was looking at. Then she turns around and lifts up her shirt. There was my name tattooed on the small of her back. Dude, my hand to the man. So I was back in her clutches. Things went it was all downhill from there. Guys, this story gets so much worse.
How old were you?
I was 31. I was 31 years old. Yeah.
Hold up. I believe this is real. At 31 years of age, you got played by a 19-year-old.
Yeah, and this is the guy that's giving y'all the advice. This is the guy I've never heard of him until around. I heard his name, but not really until this time. Mike's Philippine Journey. Appreciate the $5 super chat. He says, "Hey man, hope all is well." I appreciate it. All is well. I have your number, so I'll be reaching out to you. So this is back to the old and young argument. I don't really see much of an issue with young women dating men in their early to mid 30s, but we're not going to start that argument again. But my issue or my statement I made was 50-year-olds with a 19-year-old. And I don't care what y'all do. There's enough 19-year-olds for everybody. It's just what I was saying was, I mean, there's a reason why. There's a reason why.
This is really pathetic.
She continued cheating on me, right? So I'm always trying to catch her.
Oh my God. He just said she continued cheating on me. This dude is a simp. A woman should have one time to cheat.
I lost my job. I lost the place that I was at. The car that I had was paid for because I paid cash for it. It broke down. I didn't have a job, so I couldn't get it fixed. I'm evicted. I ended up having to live with a couple of her drug addict friends in a quasi crack house, and I kept trying to get back with her. September 16th.
Why are you trying to? If her friends are drug addicts, why are you trying to? I can't. I just can't. I can't. Why are you even trying to get back with a woman that cheated on you?
baby daddy gets out of prison. Okay, baby daddy gets out of prison. I called her up on September 15th. I said, you know what? I can't do it. I think you still love Ben. I can't do it anymore. Dude, she cried her eyes out. Hung up the phone.
Crocodile tears. Women cry to keep you thinking that they really give a damn when they don't.
Stayed up all night long. I couldn't sleep. So I called her up. I called her up the next day. I was like, hey, meet me at this gas station. Then I called up my brother and I borrowed $800. He gave me $800. I went to the jewelry store. I bought her a ring, proposed to her. I proposed. Listen.
If a guy ever tells you a story like this, don't take any advice from him. I'm trying my best not to cuss. But I just can't. I can't. This guy is like ridiculous right now.
I'm telling you.
This guy was a cornball at 18 when he frauded his father. He was.
Listen, it gets worse. It gets worse. I swear to God. People wonder why I speak with such conviction about these things, dude. Look, it gets worse. It gets worse. So she says yes, right? So now, all of her friends are like, oh, she's getting engaged. Well, eventually she started fucking the baby daddy behind my back. So we were in this love triangle. Anytime she was pissed off at me, she'd go and fuck him. Anytime she was pissed off at him.
Bro, this dude is crazy. Okay.
She would come and me. So finally,
who the hell admits to that? I mean, I would if it happened to me, I would own up to it too. But the fact that he's saying that this happened on multiple occasions, like if she got mad at me, she would go sleep with him. So that happened more than one time after she already had cheated on you, and then this dude gets out of jail and then she cheats on you. This dude's a clown, bro.
Finally, on Thanksgiving, this girl calls me up and tells me that she was now engaged to be married to Ben, right? I'm crushed. I'm heartbroken. I'm crestfallen. During the summer, she lost an exorbitant. She was already a small girl. Yeah. She lost an exorbitant amount of weight. I found out that she was shooting heroin all summer long.
Yeah, this dude is I don't know what to say about this guy, man. This guy is I can't. I just can't. I'm trying to find the original video.
Bring it, please.
Let me see. Because I really wanted to react where you guys can see that. That is so crazy. Let me see. That was hilarious, man.
She continued cheating.
Not this one. I don't know. Does anybody know that that video is at? Otherwise, we're going to wrap up the live. I want to have a talk about this guy. Now, I know I could start some real beef right here because I heard what he said about passport bros. This guy is the guy that wrote the Rational Male book, correct? I don't know if I believe him. I don't know if I believe him. I just don't.
It turns out that it turns out that even rational males or red pill dweebs, right? They turn into making up false allegations about people, right? When they don't like them. They just make it up. How are you
in a ring any day, either for boxing or more preferred MMA, where you could really fucking wreck the guy? Okay, and of course, a fucking sanctioned fight with a referee.
Let's see what they said about Abba and Preach.
From Anthony. Could it be because he's paying you to do these attack piece videos? I can't wait for the one on me with old data. Hey, Rello, he tried to dox 50 men. No, I didn't. And you know what's funny is the guys who were all at the cigar bar, they all tell you to go fuck off now. None of them want to work. And with the exception of Tanya TKO, every last person that was on there, know you're a fraud and know you're full of shit. You know who was talking to the reporter from the New York Times? Jack Murphy. That's who was there. None of those guys want to hang out. Who's left, man? Who's left? Tell me who's left. I can't. Please do it again. I would love to recover this, because you do that, I'll be happy to release all of the screen caps I have of you cyberstalking. Bring it, please. I'm begging you, right here on the fucking chin. Do it. Do it now. I'm begging you. Abin Preach, you are treading on thin fucking ice, my friend. Because when Donovan does his response video to you, you can expect that he's going to quote, or he's going to bring up the video of you and your milking video with Shan Booty. You got no, dude. Beware.
So my thing with I know Rollo Tomasi wrote the book, and some people say, "Oh, we wouldn't be here without him." I call BS on that, because before I even knew about the Rational Male, I was on TikTok. I found out about whenever AMS would say red pill, I never knew what that meant until I became a YouTuber. And I realized, okay, yeah, well, if that's what that means, then okay. But I don't know if I believe this guy. I think he's just like the Jordan Peterson of this space that has done a lot of studying and, has figured it out. But I don't know if I believe that guy. Be careful of people who switch when a person of stature comes around. It's like when you find out the truth when they're drunk. Appreciate that super chat. What made you say that? What did you say to King? Who's responding to Kings and Dreams like that? What did Kings and Dreams say for them to say that? Oh, he's talking about Rollo Tomasi. Yeah, he said he ain't no Jordan Peterson. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I believe Rollo Tomasi. I just don't.
Who you come at in this sphere, beware. And it's not, and you better be clean. You better have a fucking clean nose before you do that. Because I know damn well you took money. I know damn well why. There's no earthly reason for you to actually just out of the blue do a hit piece on Donovan Sharp. There's no reason. And not even, you can't even explain that away. Well, we wanted to get clicks. No, you didn't. No, you did. There's way better topics you could do that, or that with new things. We know you're full of shit. You're hacks. You always have been hacks. You always will be hacks. You're on the take. You're shills for a guy who's a pathological liar too. And meanwhile, well, there's always that Shan Booty milking video that Donovan can use, and expect him to use that, because if that's the case, I don't give a flying fuck what you have to say about anybody at that point. That's like, why don't you get Jack Murphy to come on and do a hit piece? Right. I mean, what's the first thing people would say about that? Hey, Rollo, I think the red pill will go mainstream with positive connotations due to the...
Okay, I've had enough of watching this. Hey, Austin, have you checked out the nightlife in Manila? I sent some recommendations from the cousin in the Philippines. Yes. We're not going to talk about Kate, but just know I know exactly what y'all are talking about, and I've known the entire time. I'm not stupid. But just know for the time that it happened, it was good. But I'm not stupid. And plus, y'all know that I'm still going to a lot of other countries. I'm not stopping right now. But we're about to go ahead and wrap up this live. He said no one's checking like that. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this live. And remember, Austin's not settling down yet. I think everything happens for a reason, right? Because I had told y'all when I first came out that I was gonna do a world tour, right? And I went to Brazil and I got stuck. So I think the whole issue with the thing that happened in Brazil was God sending me like, hey, you need to continue on with the mission that you said you was really gonna do. Nothing's wrong with me and Kate. Kate has done nothing wrong at all. I'm just saying, no, I didn't lead anybody on. I don't lead people on. But I told y'all, I'm going to every country. So I'm in a new country now. But he put me out of Brazil. That way I could continue doing my world tour. And then I'll get to reward myself at the end. You know what I mean? Yeah. Y'all are speaking on Kate and I. We don't know. Yeah, exactly. I can't get, no. I had to keep moving. And, you know, what the point is, I'm going to travel around, show y'all what every country is like, and then circle back. And whatever country I decide to live in, hey, maybe Brazil isn't maybe I haven't seen which country I really want to live in. Maybe it still is Brazil. Who knows? But I'm going to travel everywhere. And then I will know where I want to go. He said, don't bring God into this. Shut up. God did put me. It was a serious enough situation to say it was God. But anyway, I'm going to keep traveling. If you guys support the content, if you love the content, remember, the Cash App is $ Austin Holloman. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Remember, I wrecked my drone, but I always keep my word. And like I said, I went and got a new one. I got a bigger and better one. It's the DJI Air 2S. I had the Mini 3, I think it was. So I'm up. This is an upgrade. When I get to 100,000 subs or 150,000 subs at the end of this year, I'm going to upgrade again and get the most top of the line DJI they have that's like $5,000. It's not necessary, but I'm going to do it as a sign of dedication to my work. So I'm not done yet either. Tomorrow or today, I'm buying a brand new iPhone 14 and I'm going to get a GoPro so that way I can get some action shots of next time I go ziplining or next time I go climbing through the trees and all that to get to a waterfall, or I go scuba diving. I'll be able to get that footage so you guys can see first person view what that look like. And I'm getting an iPhone because that DJI camera I have, it shoots great, but it has a few issues that the iPhone wouldn't have. And plus, it's a lot easier. Now, here's a downside and a good side. I'm still going to keep my DJI because it's just responsible. It's being a responsible adult to have two recording devices, not adult, but content creator. It would be foolish of me to sell my current iPhone and get rid of the DJI and walk around with one camera. Because God forbid, if I get robbed somewhere and they take my phone, but not my camera, then I got my camera. if I only have a phone, they take the phone, I'm out of luck. I tried so hard not to say SHIT out of luck. But that's what's up next. I'm going to get some anamorphic lenses. Shout out to Rilla because he's been telling me all the stuff I need to get. I'm going to do that. But I'm about to go shoot some footage with the drone because before I leave Manila, I do need a sky view. So thanks everybody for coming through. Remember the Cash App is $, Austin Holloman, PayPal, Austin Holloman at Gmail. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through. And I will see y'all tomorrow with a video. It's that bad.